Hi. So my name is Starla, and many of you already know that. But does anybody else just kind of feel like you can't step anywhere without somebody getting mad? Like everything in the world is like shifting sand. You don't know where to stand. You don't know where to step, because you might just blow your life up if you say anything. And we live in this world now that is so media driven, where there's so much information that I really feel like we've lost the ability to just be, just be. And I'm a Christian. I love Jesus, and I read my Bible, and I have had lots of time to think and to just ponder about life recently. And I've watched so many things happening in the world. And from day to day, it's like heartbreak and hurt and pain. And yet there's still moments of joy and hope and places of peace. And when I think about, there's just these controversies that are nonstop. Like, I don't understand why you can't say Black Lives Matter. They matter. And just because you don't agree with the organization doesn't make that statement any less true. And then there's the controversy of to wear a mask or to not wear a mask. Well, I don't particularly like to wear a mask, but to wrap my head around it so that I want to live according to my own conscience, just like everybody else wants to. And the hard part is that when we start telling other people how to live and shoulding them, and when you should people, it's a trespass. You're making your way required on other people. That's a trespass. I'm a huge should'er. I think people should lots of things. But for me, I had to bring the mask thing down to this level. Every home is a vessel. Every body is a vessel. And when I go to someone's business and that's their vessel, they own it, it's theirs. If they have made the rule in their vessel that in order to be here or to shop here, you need to wear a mask. I don't know why we need to freak out about it. This is my home. And when you come to my home, I have particular rules. And this is my vessel. And when you come into my vessel, I would like you to be a certain way. You can't just light up a cigarette in my house. This is my vessel. I don't want you to do that. And we teach our children these things. When you go to someone else's home, don't go rifling around in all of their stuff and get in their refrigerator, because that's not okay. That's not your house. Go by house rules. Unless the house rules break your personal rules for your body vessel, and then you leave, because you're not on the same equality together in that thought process. Therefore, you can separate from one another. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't get it. I don't understand. So actually I do get it. Because before I came down to this bottom line for myself, that if someone else makes the rule for their vessel, that they require masks in their business, to be around them. Before I got to this, I was like, I ain't wearing a mask. And I had a huge attitude about it. I didn't vocalize it because that's not who I am. I take a long time to process things, and I think about them. I think about the stuff that's rising up inside of me. And when it makes me angry and makes me frustrated and makes me full of pride and arrogance and all that stuff that happens, instead of running with it, promoting it, propagating it, throwing it out there and shooting all over everybody, I tend to vocalize it to maybe just a couple people that are my close circle. And they tell me a lot by their responses. And you need mirrors around you to tell you, you're a little prideful right there, or you don't really care about what's going on with that other person. You care most about yourself. And so I found selfishness and arrogance and pride and all kinds of stuff going on in my heart. And you know what? That is what's happening in the world. And that isn't what a Christian behaves like. We are not of this world. We live in it, but we're not behaving like it. And so there is a place to stand when everything is shifting, where some people are like, everybody needs to wear a mask, and they make other people feel that they have no choice in the matter. Sinking sand. And there's other people, nobody is going to tell me that I'm going to wear a mask. Arrogance. Pride. Sinking sand. And then there's a middle ground that you can stand on. If a vessel, someone around you, needs you to wear a mask, and you want to be with that person, wear a mask. If a vessel requires you to wear one to enter their business, and you want to go in there, wear a mask. Otherwise, don't. Go separate ways. And don't make a big deal about it. That's called respect. Anyway, so that's my cents, 2 cents, 4 cents, whatever cents today. I've kind of come to a place where I don't want to see the unkindness anymore. We can really care for each other. It doesn't have to be an either or. There is a mutual place to stand together. In the Christian world, we often talk, especially in churches, about building a bridge of relationship with each other, with one another. Well, you can only build the bridge so far, and the other side has to be built. And then the two of you can stand together on the bridge. You can't build bridges when you're burning them. It doesn't work like that. So be a bridge builder. Stand on something solid. Care about each other, because that matters. Okay, that's me. All done. I'm going to stop talking now. Bye.